Today we held an interesting orientation debate on an amended regulation on the coordination of social security systems on the basis of a presidency note. Thanks to the cross-border coordination, European citizens can safeguard their social security entitlements. There is, without any doubt, an urgent need to adapt the EU legislation to the new circumstances and to codify the recent case laws.
Employment opportunities, for instance, we see that they are not distributed evenly across the European Union, and therefore job seekers need to be mobile. Secondly, we want to clarify the rules on the long-term care benefits, how they are treated in cross-border situations, and which long-term care benefits citizens may be entitled when they are moving abroad. And thirdly, we address the question of which social benefits economically inactive citizens can claim outside their home country. Let me be clear, free movement does not mean unconditional free access to social benefits in other countries.
Inequality at the labour market does not only have long-lasting social consequences, but it also impacts, as I already said, on economic growth. With this in mind, we tabled the Council conclusions on enhancing the skills on women and men in the EU labour market. I am glad to recall that consensus was reached on this text.
Today the Council held a policy debate on the European semester of the current year. We discussed how to enhance labour market access and reduce divergences across the EU. There was general agreement that the situation is improving in terms of economic growth and job creation, but that there is no room for complacency. We've covered lots of ground, but still a long way to go.
This year, I'm happy to say that the implementation of policy reforms through the European semester is clearly bearing fruit. We see that the employment has never been so high in Europe. Also, youth employment and long-term unemployment are dropping, and the number of people at risk of poverty or social exclusion has decreased in Europe, even if the level remains high. Another area where the European Union is fortunately making good progress is health and safety at the workplace. We also realize that small and medium-sized enterprises have sometimes difficulties implementing these standards. By addressing occupational safety and health in SMEs, we have an opportunity to make a real difference for millions of workers, because we all know SMEs are the biggest employers in Europe.